Love handles. One of the most frustrating things I have been through. So how did I do it? How did I get from this to this in a matter of only weeks? It was actually easier than you think, but first, let's do the measurements. So now I'm going to be measuring my waist to show you guys what my waist is currently right now. That is almost 28 inches. If you can see that. Now to just put this in perspective, before my waist was 36 inches. So now I can happily say that's around an 8-inch difference. And if you want to make the same transformation, listen very closely to all the steps I'm about to tell you. One thing I quickly want to say before we start, for all the new people watching this video, when I make videos like this, I'm not trying to say I'm the biggest guy in the world, or in the room, or even at all. I'm just trying to give advice from someone who has been in your shoes, who isn't genetically blessed, and needs to work to get a better physique. And I'm just sharing what has worked best for me, but yeah, just wanted to clear that up. But anyways, back to the video. Today I want to share with you what I did wrong to lose my love handles, and what worked really well for me. Firstly, what was I doing wrong? Even though I was trying so hard to get rid of them, what was I doing for so long that was not progressing? Now there's a couple of factors, but there's a few detrimental ones. The first being the biggest impact, which was I was not focusing on what I needed to do, and I was more focusing on other things that were more eye-catching to me. For example, having a full day of training abs. Training abs for a full day is not going to help you. Doing these 30-minute ab workout things, routines that you might do every day, it doesn't help. I was a victim to this, okay? I used to train abs like once a week, like full day of training them, maybe 15-minute ab workouts a day, some planks, thinking that will spot reduce the body fat around for my waist, which just unfortunately wasn't the case. And it took way too long for me to realize how much this negatively impacted my performance. But that's why you're watching this. You're learning from my mistakes in this video, and now I'm going to tell you the exact ways how I actually managed to lose all my love handles and actually getting that aesthetic V-taper that most of you are probably looking for. But let's cut the BS. How did I actually manage to get rid of my love handles? Getting rid of love handles is made really simple when broken down. I did loads of research on how to lose it, and everywhere I looked, I came with one conclusion, and it was a caloric deficit. A calorie deficit is any shortage in the number of calories consumed relative to the number of calories needed for the maintenance of current body weight. This basically means you're burning more calories than you are gaining. And by science, this is the only way you can actually lose weight. Now, a caloric deficit by theory is very simple, it's very easy. However, loads of people struggle to actually stick with a calorie deficit and to stay on the consistent negative calories, and even though it's very motivating to see progress, it's not enough for most people. And it definitely wasn't enough for me. Now, loads of people actually struggled how to find the maintenance. Now, really quickly and really straightforward, the way to find your maintenance is to go on tdeecalculator.net, go in there, put in your digits, put in everything, say how much you train per week, don't oversay, don't undersay, because actually it makes a big difference on your overall goal. Now, get the calorie number that you got. Okay, for example, mine's here. What you want to do is you want to minus 500 calories from that and aim for about 1 pound of body fat loss per week. So how did I stick to my calorie deficit? Now, to make this diet more enjoyable for you, I want you to continue eating when you're eating, okay? Enjoy eating your foods, some McDonald's here and there, but just make sure you're recording everything down. This can be an estimate or anything, but mainly, hopefully you can like get an app like MyFitnessPal or anything. That's what I use personally. Get there, plug in the digits of how much food you ate, and make sure you stay underneath that goal. Small life choices like maybe switching out a bag of chips for, I don't know, maybe a salad or something, whatever you want. Like for example, me, I like protein, it fills me up. I have a nice chicken breast, it fills me up, very low calories, keeps me underneath my goal. Now you're thinking it must be easy, right? All I have to do is lose 1 pound of body fat a week, eat underneath the goal, and I'm done. But unfortunately it's not that easy, and actually more than 80% of people quit their fat loss stage after the first month and end up gaining all the weight back they lost in the first place. But I believe in you after watching this video that you'll be the 20%. Now, with all that taken into account, what was I doing to make sure the love handles were actually staying off? There's about a dozen methods you can use to make sure you don't binge eat and hop off your diet. Well, I'm gonna tell you the 3 ways I actually managed to stick to my diet. Starting off with number 1, how I dealt with my cravings. Now, before starting my cut to lose my love handles, this is actually the number 1 thing I was most worried about. And after time and time of research, I managed to realize how to actually deal with my cravings. And it was so simple and so easy. I don't know how I didn't think of it when I started. Artificial sweeteners. Now, this might not be the best way to deal with your cravings, but if you're thinking about over a long period of time, it's actually better to have sweeteners and stuff like that rather than overeating, binge eating, and becoming overweight and obese. So I'll do stuff like Diet Coke, Diet Pepsi, Diet Lemonade, Diet Fanta, everything. If I was hungry and I needed something sweet, I'd have one of those. Little options like that can actually help you stick to your diet more and help you in the long run to actually stick to this diet so you don't binge eat and binge off and then gain all your weight back in the end. Which is why I was most afraid of like that happening to me, which is why that never happened to me, because I made sure I enjoyed my diet. The thing is, think about this in the long run. Would you rather be healthy, fit, lean, low love handles, you look great, best shape of your life, but you just have a Coca-Cola can like every once in a while, like sugar-free, it's not gonna hurt you. Pepsi's gonna hurt you more. Now let's not demonize food, but this is just like what has happened to me, and if I want a chocolate bar every once in a while, I can have it. It's just excessive amount of eating it. That's what caused you to gain your love handles back, which is why I made sure that didn't happen to me. Moving on to number 2, the illusion. Now what I mean by that is I was creating illusion by building up my shoulders and my arms to take away the illusion away from my hips. So as I'm losing my love handles, I'm also building up my shoulders and my arms to also create this illusion that I'm bigger and more V-shaped than I would come across as if I didn't. And I was using this split here, which I'll give to you for free. However, if you want to use my full split that I use, link in the description. If you use code Felix, it's only for £10. In conclusion to this point, I had a good gym routine throughout this journey that focused on shoulders and arms to take the illusion away from my lower body. And for my third and final point, you have to do cardio. I would do 10,000 steps a day, or I would do cardio for 30 minutes every day after my gym session. Now 10,000 steps is a little bit easier to do because I like being active, going outside and stuff like that. However, those are the two things I did. If I didn't do 10,000 steps, I knew I couldn't do it, I'll do a 30-minute session of cardio. This is going to be Stairmaster, cycling, or running, whichever one you choose, and that is it. This will help you stay underneath the calorie goal, and that's it. But yeah, that's it for this video. It takes a lot of time and effort to make these videos, so if you guys enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. I'm going to be making videos like this every week, and if you guys do want to buy my program, it's a link in the description. Code Felix on this video and you get £5 off. But yeah guys, thanks for watching.